A very good afternoon to you, and thank you so much for joining us on the program Woman to Woman right here on Independent Television. I am Ameze Bazwaye. Today on the program, we are going to be looking at something that is very important for every woman right now. I'm talking about economical fashion. Yes, it sounds like one big term. Basically, what I'm trying to say is looking good on a budget. Now, they say looking good is good business. It's good market, especially for a woman. There is no woman, absolutely no woman, who doesn't want to look beautiful, who doesn't want to look classy, who doesn't want to look fashionable. Okay, but where do we draw the line between looking fashionable, looking all glamorous, and of course doing this within a budget and not spending so much money on actually looking good? So we're going to be looking at tips. We're going to be looking at ways that you can actually still look beautiful, still look classy, still look fashionable without, of course, spending all the money in your bank account. Like I said, my name is Ameze Bazwai. Welcome to the program. I have two amazing women who are joining me on the show today. I have Mabel Adagi. Good afternoon and welcome to the show. I also have Caroline Okonji, another fashionista, right here with me on the show, Woman to Woman. Good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you.
It's nice to have both of you here. I specified that it must be both of you because I know you both love looking good. You both have a good sense of dressing, okay? And of course, you tend to try to be economical with your spending, especially when you're trying to look good. You look good without wasting money. I think that's the term I'm looking for right now. So I want you guys to share your tips, share your ideas, share your knowledge about how to do this. And of course, let's get other women out there looking beautiful without, of course, wasting their money. I'm going to start off with Mabel right here on the program. Let's talk a little bit about economical fashion. How important is it to, of course, look good without wasting money?
Thank you for
everything is expensive today. Yeah. You know that, right? So you go to the market today, an outfit you're buying 15,000, and tomorrow you go, that same or similar outfit to that is about 25,000. How do you still maintain your beauty, still maintain looking good, and of course, yes, and of course, not spending so much?
Okay, thank you for having me here. Where is a nice topic, okay. I must tell you. It is very important to look good, 100%, without breaking your account banners or without breaking the bank. Let me use that word. You know, the problem a lot of people face sometimes is that they want to do what Mr. A, Mr. B is doing. You know, that one is wearing one expensive dress. You want to, you know, face it or have it too. By doing that, you might face a lot of challenges. For me, if you go to my wardrobe, you know, you will see a lot of dress. But I don't believe that for you to look good 100%, you must go for expensive dress. Expensive clothes, the most expensive one in the market.
Designers.
You can actually look good with a low budget. It's very possible.
Okay.
You know, if Mr. A, okay, let me come this way. I've seen a lot of people. They will go to the market with 1 million and buy a particular dress. You will go to another place and get that same dress with 20,000 naira. When you put on your own, you will be more beautiful than that person. I've seen a lot of people like that, and I can tell you, I'm sorry, I'm not against those who love new dress. I'm not against it. I love it if I have it as a gift. But I can tell you, from January to December, I will put my money on new dress. I don't think I can do it because I have a lot of things to do with my money. If I do it, it means I might not be able to do something reasonable in life when I focus on my money. Because if you look at what is going on today, if you go to market, just ordinary top you want to buy, they will tell you it's 30,000, it's 40, it's 50, it's this. You'll be asking yourself, this chiffon. Nothing is here now. But you will see somebody else that will go to to one place and see some tops to buy 5,000, 10,000 naira, and they will look good.
Okay.
See, I'll be there. That's where most of my blazers that I have, that's where I bought them from. If you go to that place, even the amount they are now selling it, the women, they now know that, if you see a lot of classic girls that are going to that place, you will ask yourself, I'll be wasting my money. There was a day I went to market to buy a particular blazer. The complete, they said 50,000, like few years back. Do you know, I went out of the place. I came back. Really, it was really beautiful, but the money was too much. When I get to one particular spot, if you see big man children there, there are many. They were buying. I was like, really? And I end up getting one blazer, 6,000 naira, 5,000 naira. And I do wear them, they are fine. If I don't tell you, you won't know. Do you know what? If you go to this spot and purchase some tops or gowns you want, it will not be written on it that this thing you are putting on is fairly used. It will not be written on it. But because we want to look good, we want to represent, we want to prove to one sister that corner that I'm the one, I'm reigning, I have enough. That's where we sometimes some people see themselves, landing in a place where they don't want to land. There is actually a place where you can actually get what you want and you will look good and fine. People will even ask you, how far? Where did you get this thing from? How much? And when you are wearing, you might not see, it will not be uniform. Let me use that word. There are some tops you will buy expensively. As you pass, you will see another small girl don't wear them.
I've actually experienced that. Back then, I got a gift from someone, now my husband, and the gown was really nice. It was very beautiful on me. Yes, I'm sure Caroline Okonji would remember what gown I'm talking about. But there was a particular day I stepped out to University of Benin and I saw one small girl putting on that same gown. I was like, and no, it did not look nice on her. And I was like, okay, well, it's just one person. Another day I went to the market and I saw that same gown. And that was the day I stopped wearing that outfit. Sure. And the painful thing is when he bought it, the lady was saying, it's Turkey. If you know how much you spent, I was like, you could have just given me that money. Let me just use it to buy something else. I understand what you mean by you spend a lot of money on a particular outfit and then you see like 5 young ladies out there wearing the same outfit. It can be really annoying, definitely. All right, let's talk to Caroline about the same question. How can more women tend to be stylish without actually overspending their money?
Okay, thanks for that question. I must say, first off, know your budgets. Know what you can afford. Know yourself. Know your class. You can always look good, look expensive, even with your little amount of money. I feel like, okay, probably you're also trying to like talk about me because me, I know how to discover all those corals.
What did I say when I started the show? I said that I specifically brought both of you here because I know from actually interacting with you both that you guys are people who want to look good and you tend to look good on a budget. You don't really spend so much money on what you're putting on, but you still come out looking really stylish, looking beautiful.
Exactly. To continue with what I'm saying, sometimes it's not even about what you're wearing, it's about who is wearing it. Because you might be wearing something that is way too cheap, yet the body that is wearing it is looking expensive. It's making the outfit look expensive. Then you might also be wearing something that is very much expensive and the body that is wearing it is making it look cheap. So, but that aside, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about normal cash. Like how you can still look good with just you not breaking your bank. First off, you should know what your body can actually carry. Because by the time you know what your body can wear and look good, you will end up focusing on those things that you will invest your little cash and look good. And at the end of the day, look as if you've spent a whole lot. Now, as a young woman, out there who really wants to look good on a budget, you should be able to do your mathematics, do your calculations. What do I earn on a monthly? If you are a salary earner, how much do they pay you? And by the time you've been able to ask these questions and give yourself answers to it, then you start calculating, okay, fine. In a month, I go to work 5 days in a week or even 7 days in a week, and this is how much I spend on transportation. I set that aside. In a month or in a week, I eat one or two things or buy one or two things, and this is how much it costs me. From your salary, you remove it. This is the amount you use for feeding. Like on a norm, you cook, the food will last you for 3 days before thinking of cooking another one. Just do your calculations. And then again, now ask yourself, how much do I also set aside for clothing? That way you'll be able to know what you can get for yourself. But if you don't do your calculation will calculate you by yourself. And you end up running at loss. You become a debtor for no reason. Now, why I'm saying this is because a lot of persons live the life of, I want to impress, I want to fit in, I want to do this, I want to buy this, I want to wear this at all costs. And at the end of the day, you're not meeting up to expectations. You just see yourself living a hide and seek life. You're seeing the person you're owing, you're running. Because you just wanted to be where you were not supposed to be.
Exactly.
Now, why I'm saying this is because I have been able to calculate my lifestyle, balance it up with what I aim, and see how I can help myself still stay positive and stay alive in the society. By doing what? When it comes to food stuff, I have a customer where I buy food items. I don't even need to be there for me to get whatever I want to get. Only phone call. Mama, please, I sent someone to your shop now. So person, please give her this, give her this, give her this. She doesn't even need to just ask for money. She will give because she knows that I will pay. I have been able to now say, okay, this is what the economy has made me do. The economy has humbled me. I have to also follow suit. By now reaching out, it's okay, ma'am, if I want something like this, please give it to me. I will do instrumental payments. By the time I am done, you can even give me, or I will still do my instrumental payments, and they will accept. She will accept. And it has been helping me. Because what? That is how I think I can be able to help myself. I don't have to now say I have to pay once and carry it when I know I cannot afford it once. So when it comes to clothing, I do same. For jackets, I have a customer where I can go and say, okay, this is it. Let me pick one or two, pick this. Instrumental payments. It makes life easy for me. When it comes to pant trousers, same thing. You know, this is what people should learn to do. And it must not be that you must get everything at once. Because when you want to go get some of all these clothing, I tell you, you see beautiful things. And you feel like you want to pack everything to yourself. But it doesn't work like that. You have to discipline yourself. Pick the ones you just know that, okay, you can afford. At that particular time. I used to tell a friend something, like when we go to buy all these sample materials, clothes, I'll tell her something. See, babe, if you follow as how all these materials stay fine, you end up wanting to buy everything. Just ignore the beauty you're seeing here. Ignore how beautiful they are. Pick some. By the time she goes to another market, she will even bring the ones that are even more beautiful than this one. Cloth no they finish for market. Material no they finish for market. You will always see beautiful things. So learn to discipline yourself to be able to get what you want and what you need. You can differentiate your need from your wants if you discipline yourself. You cannot have it all the time.
Definitely.
So even if you have the money to afford all of them, there's no problem, but make sure it doesn't inconvenience you. It's not something you will finish buying. By the time you get home, start counting your savings. Who's saying me? I should have been able to reject this one. By the time you leave that place where those clothes are, you will begin to discover that all those clothes you packed, in fact, some are rubbish.
Yes.
Because you lacked discipline. Maybe because the person that is even standing close to you is even looking at that clothes and is admiring that clothes. You don't even know if that person standing close to you has taste for good things. But because she's admiring that one, you feel like, this cloth I'll be whole and but my mind is make her drop one. But the way this lady is looking at it, I'm not going to drop it, I'll buy it. By the time you now get home and you want to start sorting out those clothes, you will end up telling yourself, why did I even buy this? It becomes useless to you. Because what? You lacked discipline. So fine, if you must live on a budget or be able to dress well, look good, fashionable on a budget, you must first of all buy that word, discipline.
Okay.
If you don't discipline yourself, even if it is 10 naira you're earning, you will end up using that 10 naira to buy clothes. We were saying something behind the cameras. Now let me even narrow it down to hair. You want to buy hair, and you know you don't have
600,000
to buy one. To buy one.
Yes.
But like for me, I love to live my life the way I will be able to sleep and not dream bad dream. Because sometimes you just end up dreaming bad dream because of the debt you're owing. You don't know. You'll be saying it's one winch. It's not winch. You are the one pressuring your spirit. So they are not at peace with you. I have a way of doing it. Establish good relationship with some of all these people that are selling these things you really feel you need. Trust yourself so that people can even trust you, because there are good people that sell things out there that can even make life easy for you. But because you don't trust yourself, by the time they give you, you will disappear. By so doing, you have blocked that road for yourself. But if someone would be bold enough to risk her business to say, okay, take, pay small, why not reciprocate that gesture? You will not disappear. You will say, Mumu. You will not be able to go there. But if she gives you or he gives you, that's okay, pay small. Why not say reasons with the person? Say, okay, this person is making life easy for me. Then grab that opportunity. Take that thing, pay small. Tomorrow you will come back again. You will collect that another thing again. You pay small. Before you know it, see yourself gathering things at a very easy and affordable manner. So, in all of these things I'm saying, for you to be able to live your life, dress well, look good on a budget and still look expensive, you must discipline yourself, regardless of how much you're earning. Even if you go to that fair where they sell one top, 200, 300, 1,000.
Like that?
No, I'm just trying, because if you're walking on the streets, you just hear them sell all those things.
Oh, wow.
Yes. If you go to the market, like when you go to New Benin to buy things, you hear those people say all those things. And you still see people
I'm just trying to get the places so that I can go there.
You're not serious. But the thing is, you just walk, as you're walking, like you go to the market to buy things, as you're walking around, you just hear them say all those things. But those people who really say pretty things that are not, like, let me call them first grade.
Okay.
They don't do those 200, 300, all those stuff. So by the time you go to those people, you will still be able to get good things at an affordable prices. But what we are saying is, if you don't plan your budget, if you don't plan within your salary, you can still be able to afford those 200 naira clothes.
Yeah, true that.
That's it. So if you plan yourself, set aside all those money you think you want to use to sort out basic things in your life, then bring out the one for clothes. That's when you know what you want. When that's okay, for this month I will not be able to afford the clothes of 2,000 naira. Well, let me just make sure I add one cloth to my wardrobe. Let me buy the one of 1,000 naira. Go there, take your time. Do not be distracted. Just know that you're going there with that 1,000 naira. Madam, how much is this jacket?
I feel like someone like maybe I may not be able to do that.
That's what we're saying.
Maybe I will sell five outfits. No, I just feel I'm just saying.
That's what we're saying. That's where the discipline comes in.
Is looking for my trouble.
It's good to look for trouble. But
let's take our attention to. I'm looking at another aspect of being economical. Okay, so I have about 10 outfits, for instance, 10 tops, and let's say 5 trousers or £5 trousers, and rather than going to the market, I'm going to go and get extra 5 so that I can have 1 top per trouser. Is it possible to be able to mix and match your tops so that like with your trousers, so that it comes out like looking like you're wearing a whole different outfit, whereas it's the same outfit but with different trousers? For instance, her blue pants right now that she's putting on right now, could I, okay, she's actually wearing a black top, I can't use that as an example, but let's use your top for instance with her trouser. Maybe I have this outfit combination, I come out looking like this today, tomorrow I use this top but with that trouser, is it a good way of also looking glamorous, looking stylish, but without actually going out to go and buy more clothes?
Okay, like I said while I was talking, I said sometimes it's not about the clothes, but about who is wearing it. Now, if you don't have fashion sense, you will not be saying this thing you're saying.
Okay.
That's the same.
So you're indirectly trying to tell me I have fashion sense?
Yes, you do. Yeah, because it takes someone who have that mindset to be able to think of what you're saying, to know that so I can actually miss colors, I can actually miss, to be able to get other things, you know. But a person who doesn't have it, will just say, hey, I don't wear this one, they go catch me. They go, no, sir, I don't wear this one. But there are ways and there are things you just add to that clothes you're wearing, and nobody will know. You come out looking beautiful, looking bright, looking sharp. They will not even focus on what you're wearing. They will focus on the
general outlook.
Yes. Everything in total. Like, see the way she's just bouncing. See the way she's just happy. See the way she's just smiling. They are not concerned about what you're wearing, but they're just concerned about the free human standing before them. So you can actually combine clothes and have 20 of them. 5 pants, 5 long sleeves, or whatever you have. And at the end of the day, make good use of what you have. Combine them. You're wearing this black this Monday. You're wearing this black this Tuesday or Wednesday, as the case may be. Now, let me just say, on Monday you wore black trousers and a blue shirt. And by Tuesday, you have blue trouser to wear with something quite different again. So by the time you fall back to that black, but you just do them you have 5. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the 5. You wear black, blue, you know.
Different colors.
The first one you wore on a Monday, before you go back to that first one, you've already erased their mindset with the first 5 first. Now, the upper week, you're not trying to combine. I wore black and white on Monday. Now let me wear black and blue. You're already combining. Now I wore blue and pink on. I'm just saying, though these are not good colors, you know. I'm just trying to like.
You are making sense.
So you're not okay. Let me now mix it with pink and blue. You're already changing. So by the time you end up doing this thing, you just realize that you have 30 clothes and not just 5 clothes that you're saying. You're combining them. That is fashion sense, and that is also looking good on a budget. You've been able to let me know that you have 20 clothes with just 5 clothes. Now me, that probably might be able to afford it, or possibly might not be able to afford it. I will go to one side and be thinking and be just squeezing. See the way she's just changing clothes, see the way she's dressing. It is not about see the way she's dressing or changing clothes. It's about packaging. It's about managing life. It's about setting a standard for yourself. It's about telling yourself, this is what I can afford, but regardless, I will be able to fit in and look good and look expensive.
All right, I'll stop you there. Let's hear from Mabel as regards that same aspect of being able to mix and match your clothes so that you still look good without actually going out to buy more clothes.
Okay, I think that's most problem that a lot of people face, because it's possible for you to have like a lot of clothes in your wardrobe, yet you don't know how to combine them. I think it was last year September I traveled. So on my way back to Benin, there was a particular top I bought. I'm going to tell us the amount I bought it.
You might keep it aside.
I will tell you. Do you know why I have to disclose it? Because even when my friend saw it, she was like, maybe I like this thing. How much? I say, if I tell you, you go, okay, girls. She dey put mouth for big money. I was like, As I was coming, the woman, I just asked the woman. The thing was really fine. It's a multiple colors, you know. I can use blue to wear that top. I can use red. I can use gray color.
Wow.
I can use black. In fact, I can use almost all the colors. It was really fine. So I told the woman, immediately I cited it. I was to enter bike. I told myself, no, I want to get this. It will help me. So when I got there, I just told the woman, how much? She said 1.5. I said,
wow.
I was there when she opened the box they brought from her in UK. She said it's my sister that brought it from the UK. Oh. Probably she didn't actually know the amount of I don't know the value
of the outfit. Yeah.
I said, immediately she said one for I said, okay now this one a good business. I said, ma, you don't sell 500.
You're not serious.
I said, I don't have money with me. Oh. He said, no, now just bring 700 when you take her. I not waste an instant, I just give her. I carried it up, go house. Do you know that almost all my pound trousers that I have goes with that top?
Wow.
Almost all of them. I can count like 20 pound trousers that I have. Goes with that top. Goes with that top. Very fine.
And it will come out looking different.
Very
all the different
yes.
colors. Yes.
And I bought it very cheap. You get so. First thing, in order for you not to have a problem, is to know how to combine color.
All right, thank you so much, Megala Dagi, and thank you so much, Caroline Okonji, for being on the show, Woman to Woman. My name is Ameze Bazwaye. I hope you've learned a thing or two from the topic of discussion today. I'll be here at the same time, same station, for another exciting episode of the program, Woman to Woman. Good evening.